many army commanders can you keep into the next era?
I think it's it. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? How does it sound? How can I tell if I don't... Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Turn this thing off. Okay, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Lewis Schaffer Uncooked. Uncooked. I'm feeling like really uncooked. Oh my God, I look horrible. Do I look horrible? Do I look horrible? I'm looking at myself. I'm looking. Maybe I should have shaved. Anyway, thank you for coming to Lewis Schaffer Uncooked. Uncooked. Let me have some water. I'm having some water. Hello, Joodles is here. Maltese Phil is here. Claire is here. Thank you, everyone, for the live stream. I've got a lot on my mind. It's the end of the world for me. It's not the end of the world, but when you're tired, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I've had a very rough week. I'm really tired. Hello, everybody's saying hello to everybody. Thank you for coming in. Everybody calm down. You're a bit too excited. Or maybe it's me who's not excited. Maybe me that nothing is happening. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's November. I remember when we started. We started in June. June, July, August, September, October, November. We've done almost six. We've done more than 6 months. I think we 6 months ago we started this live stream, and we've had some good times together, and we've had some non-times together, or rather, I don't know if we've had some non-times. I don't even know if you're there. When you go, you say, well, okay, this wasn't that good. I'm gonna head off anyway. We've had some miscellaneous times together. I have had a very rough week, which is I've worked 3 days, which meant each day I've gotten like 2 hours sleep because I've got to be somewhere on set, at the studio, or on location, making movies. At 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. That's like too early. That's like too early for us. It's too early for me. It's too early for me. I can't sleep because I've got a guilty conscience. I've got a guilty conscience, I guess. Or I'm too excited, or I don't want to go to sleep because you tell me to go to sleep. William Wallace. It's the morning. It's almost like the morning for me. Look at how exhausted I look. I don't look that good. Let me fix this thing. Let me fix this thing. Like this. There you go. Vont and I is here. We should all make our own film. We should. Everyone should write a film starring Lewis Schaffer. I'll turn up and I'll do it. I mean, I liked it. Yesterday's film was entertaining. Kind of. I don't even remember what it was. Oh yeah, it wasn't entertaining. It was entertaining. I'm out in the street. I'm just standing there in Haddon Gardens talking to a friend of mine. I don't think he's a friend. I don't even know he's a friend. I think he's my friend. He's not my friend. He's not my friend. He's not my friend. I think he thought I was crazy. I think he thought I was crazy. I think a couple of people there thought I was crazy. I'm beginning to think that I'm crazy. I'm beginning to think that I've completely lost my way as a human being. Thinking that thinking you can do. It's like because I think I can act the way I've always acted, but at some point in life you can't. At some point in life you're not. I'm not quite as pretty as I was. Maybe I should get plastic surgery to make me look younger. Maybe I need to shave. Maybe I think I just can't just show up like what I'm doing here. I'm showing up wearing a black shirt. Maybe I can't wear black. Maybe I need to comb my hair before these these performances. I did not go to drama school. No, of course I didn't go to drama school. I mean, I took wasn't some plays in high school. I did a play in 2016, and I've been in a little bit of these movies. I'm not disciplined enough. That's the whole point. The whole point is whether I'm disciplined or not. I don't know whether we're going to have a prayer at the end of this show. I'd like to have a prayer. I'd like to have a prayer. I'd like you to tell me what I should pray about. You don't seem to be that interested. I don't remember signing these psychiatry forms. For what? For what? For me? For who? Who are you talking to, Joodles? Joodles is like talking into outer space. Please don't get plastic surgery, says Claire. No more Peter Pan. Do we really have to grow up? No. You're saying no, William Wallace. Can we have a comma in there? Punctuation. No. More Peter Pan. Or no more Peter Pan. This is why we need punctuation. This is a perfect example. No more Peter Pan, or no, more Peter Pan. Do we really have to grow up? Question mark. Let's be more punctuated like this. Carrie B is here. Good to see you, John Miller. Hello, John Miller, and hello to you, William Wallace. Hello to Joe. They're all angels. The girls are these angels. They're angels for Lewis Schaffer. And for anybody who they're willing, whatever it is. I'm growing old disgracefully. Yes, that's a saying. I've heard that said before. You're growing old disgracefully. I mean, that's what I'm sort of doing, too. I'm thinking to myself, I could have as much fun as I want to have, but after a while, things get, they're still fun. They're still fun. They're still fun. So Carrie B is here. She's saying hello to Claire. What were we talking about? The punctuation. Do we really have to grow up? Well, we don't really have to, but we do. Something we can't stop. T from you. Lewis, comma, you handsome, or Lewis, comma, you handsome devil. Thank you very much. I'm trying to be a handsome devil. T from you. Thank you for coming back. T from you. Where do you live, T from you? T from you. How do you know this stream? We haven't seen you in a long time. I'm regressing. The mental age of a 14-year-old. Quite possible. I mean, we all stay the same, but on the outside, we get different looking. Sometimes we need to heal our inner child. How about, no, from Liverpool. Liverpool. Speaking of Liverpool, Peter Kay, but he's not from Liverpool. I'm a dyslexic thicket. Apologies. What is a dyslexic thicket? Dyslexic. Well, that's spelled wrong, but that's what this dyslexic, yeah. And what is a thicket? What is a dyslexic thicket? Is that like an old joke? Now I'm going to have to look at what that means. Dyslexic thicket. Dyslexic thicket. Dudley suffers from a rare combination of dyslexia, amnesia, and colorblindness. Crickets. Dyslexia thicket is not a state of determinant. It likely refers to the challenges and complexities of individuals facing and navigating a world that may not be dyslexia friendly, or could be a specific reference to dyslexia beer brewed in the Russian brewery of Thicket Brewery. Okay, well, which one is it? Is it the brewery or is it just a concept? Is it the brewery or is it the concept? Where's my eyeglasses? I recommend the Jordan Peterson lecture on the meaning of Peter Pan. Could be. A thicket is a hedgerow. I know that. A thicket is a hedgerow. I'm getting younger as I am. I'm getting younger as I am she, and went into the blue flame. I wish, says Joe. Joe has been, that's a bit dyslexic. That's a bit dyslexic. So what does it mean to be a dyslexic thicket? I know that's what it's an overgrown hedgerow is what a thicket is. Or it doesn't even have to be a hedgerow. I guess in America, Peterson is still ill. William Miles says, I'm an arborist, so thicket. I'll have that hedgerow. Oh my God, it's Saturday afternoon. You guys have started whatever you've started to do. Alan, how only staying in, what does that mean? HOU, staying till 1:30. I've got 1-to-1 for you and the barcodes, says Joodles. I don't understand that either. I don't understand what anybody is talking to me about. I don't even believe in dyslexia anyway. It's like a complete lie. I can't read because I wasn't born to read. Reading is a man and words and language. It's a man-made construction. Words. So, I'm basically dyslexic when it comes to reading Russian. I can't read Russian. I'm dyslexic when it comes to Russian. No, I just haven't been trained enough or any amount to be able to read Russian. So that's what dyslexia is. It's just I don't know. Someone who's dumb. That's what William Wallace says. Possibly Lewis, not dyslexic. The film we talked about. She, Ursula Andress. I'm getting younger as I am she, and went into the blue flame. I wish. You still need punctuation, you need quotation marks, and you need to explain it, really. I want to hear you say twat, but make it rhyme with cat, twat, like no American ever does. Well, what is a twat? What's the difference between a twat and a twat? What's the difference between a twat and a twat? Cross-lateral dyslexic, not a full thicket. What is a cross-lateral dyslexic? Kermit, good to see you, Kermit. What is a cross-lateral dyslexic? I'd like to know what that is. Twat isn't a word. Twat is. Twat. I thought one means down there and one means an idiot, or is it the same word? Pneumonia and sepsis in October. Vat and I. Who had that? Vat and I, did you have pneumonia and sepsis in October? Most diseases are sepsis, really. Twat is a women's, and is that with a cat? C-A-T, it's the same word. How do you say that person's an idiot? He's a real T-W-A-T. Lewis, I don't know how much clearer I can say this. The film She, comma, which you never seen, comma, star, right. But what that whole sentence, you explain what that meant, but what are you saying about that movie? What are you saying? Woohoo, I made a thing happen that never happens. What thing did you make happen, Kermit? I'm reading everyone's comment, and I do not understand. Maybe it's me. Maybe I just can't. Maybe it's like a Saturday early evening, and it's really playing with my head. My head. Joodles is delighted with Kermit. Alan Williams, Joodles. I'll say 3-0 to Newcastle. Who is Newcastle playing? I refer to stupid people as a F-wit, says Malty. That's a good word. Americans can swear. I think Americans can. That's another word. That's a third word. Lucy Van Pelt. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Lucy. Oof, Alan, really? You're at home. Lewis, the blue flame. I didn't know the blue flame meant the eternal life. Hence my comment about getting younger. Okay, so let me go back and see what you said now that you explained it a bit more. I am getting younger as I am, as you are, as I am she, quotation marks, and went into the blue flame, I wish. But do you people, is it just me or do you guys understand what Joe is talking about? Because I don't understand it at all. I understand that now a little bit more. I didn't understand that that the blue flame meant eternal life. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. There's so many things I don't know. That's what it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassing. I don't understand what people are talking about. I don't understand it. I think they swear just fine. They do swear just fine. Just because they don't speak in your... Yvette Brody is here. Hey, Evie, how are you? Welcome back. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday is my friend Yvette. Old friend from when I was a comedian or tried to be a comedian. And where I was doing something similar to this, which was just to do something relentlessly, just over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. I sometimes regret not taking the blue pill. You can't take the blue pill. I know they say you can't take the blue pill. You can't forget. That's what they're saying. You can't the blue pill, red, but you can't take a blue pill. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You can't say, maybe you can. What Joe is saying, this is what Jules says, is just that she is getting younger, like the woman in the film. That's all. It's not some mad cryptic message. Well, it was a mad cryptic message because I didn't know what she was talking about. Joodles. It was a mad cryptic message because if you're going to speak in a language that I don't understand, the film, just because she capitalized the she doesn't mean it was understandable. Joe says thank you, but it isn't a mad message. And then she says, "What is the blue flame?" I never heard that phrase before. The blue flame. Did you guys hear about that phrase before? The blue flame. The blue flame. Let's see what it says. Can refer to a fictional book character, a series band, or a restaurant. The blue flame is produced by complete combustion of a fuel, which indicates high and efficient. It doesn't say anything. Speed racing, the play. Live forever doesn't mean live forever. I don't know what that means. Maybe it doesn't mean what you think it means. Cross-lateral dyslexia refers to a condition where a person exhibits mixed-handedness or cross-laterally, meaning they may use different hands for different tasks. Is that dyslexia? Lexia, that's not what dyslexia is. Dyslexia is reading. Lex means words. Dys means can't, not good, whatever, with words. I thought she was burning herself on the cast stove. Is blue flame, do you understand what that means? The blue speck is Earth. So maybe she didn't say blue speck. She said blue flame. Lewis, we discussed the film the other night and you wrote it down to watch it someday, which I said I will write it down and never look at it again and I won't watch it someday. I'm a liar. You know that about me, Joe. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you should have put it in like that film, She, like a complete sentence. So that's what you've got to do. William Wallace. CLD difficulties. What does CLD difficulties mean? Difficulties in reading and writing. This condition is often associated with challenges in cognitive processing and may result in confusion with letters and words, similar to symptoms of dyslexia. Okay, so it's not dyslexia because there's no such thing. There's no such thing as genetic dyslexia, I guess, or being born with dyslexia. Epsom Blue, boom, 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 Epsom Blue. Is that the name of the football team? I'm forever 21. Yes, you are. You're young and beautiful. Yvette Brody. I've just stepped into this. Are you taking Viagra? Not every day. No. Why do you say it? I tell you, what does that have to do with this discussion? True. Once you see it, you can't go back. You can't untake the red pill, the blue pill. Once you see the red pill, is it red pill or blue pill? The blue pill. Once you go red pill, you can't go blue pill. You've already been there. Once you see, it's like this. They're all saying, you either understand women, or you love women, but you can't do both. You can't do both. Talking, not taking. Talking, Lewis. Are you talking Viagra? Oh, sorry. Okay. Talking Viagra. Talking Viagra. Okay, thank you very much, Kermit. I appreciate that. Joodles also talking Viagra. I appreciate that. No, we're not talking Viagra. And that's not the blue pill. The blue pill, red pill, black pill, white pill, even though I don't even know what white pill is. We weren't even talking blue pill. We were talking dyslexia. We weren't even talking dyslexia, but people were talking about staying young and being young and feeling young. I don't know, what were we talking about? We're talking, in my mind, we're talking that I don't understand what the hell you people are talking about. Did you think Yvette had a special spy cam on YouTube? Yes, I did. Or I thought maybe, possibly. Possibly. No, it's like, what is she talking about? No, that's not what it is. But anyway, once you take Viagra, you can't untake it. You just got to write it out. Or someone does. Good joke, Kermit. But all pills, once you take a pill, you can't untake the pill. We gotta write it out. Whatever pill it is, you gotta wait till the effects go away. Vatanai is here. Someone mentioned the blue pill. It's confusing. Blue pill and red pill is in a film, The Matrix. It is not real. It's not real. It's a metaphor. It isn't real. There's no such thing as there's Viagra, which is the blue pill. But what they mean is the blue pill is when you can't take the blue pill. You just think in a blue pilled way. And then once you there's no red pill. Once you see the world as it really is, it's as if you've taken the red pill. It's for real. It is for real. What is for real, Vatanai? Viagra? Or is it real, the red pill, the blue pill? Is like, I've taken a red pill. I know what's going on.
Dad,
what?
can I borrow your leather jacket?
Yes, which one?
This one.
Let me see which one. Doesn't have a button. Is that, open it up a little bit. Why don't you take the other one, with the other one that's there? Do you see the other one? Could you get your stomach pumped? No pun intended. I mean, it probably disintegrates too quickly. I mean, if you take it immediately, you probably could, but by the time you get to the hospital to be stomach pumped, it's already too late. If you take too many pills, yes, you can get your stomach pumped. If you take too many pills. But if you take one pill, whatever that pill is, LSD, Viagra, whatever, I don't even know. I'm not even sure I'm allowed to even discuss these things. Can I discuss these things? Kermit, you can install some kind of blind people accessibility software for Lewis that reads for him. All software. Are you going to the...
Yes, I'm going to the shop. Because it looked like it's
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. I'm happy for you. Isn't any reading software blind people software? What is that called? Accessibility. Voice. John Miller, good to see you. Good to see John Miller's here. Good to see that's happening. I think we need to change the subject because I think we're a bit lost and confused. I mean, if I had a plan for how this show could go, we could change the subject. But I don't. But I find this very interesting because it's like, why? Maybe it's just today I can't understand what people are saying. Maybe, or has it been constantly like this? Maybe I've got severe mental problems. The lack of sleep. I've got to sleep more. Please tell me a red pill turns out. Please tell me a red pill turns out inside out. Please tell me, says Kermit. Please tell me a red pill turns out inside out. What does that mean? Permanently bewildered is more accurate than lost and confused. I'm permanently was I permanently bewildered 6 months ago? Was I permanently bewildered 6 years ago? Is this happening now? I don't understand people. Quite, Kermit. It your pee-pee. It your pee-pee. It. What is it? What is it your pee-pee? Kermit. Joodles adds, Kermit, quite Kermit, and now you've effed him right up with your typo. Yeah, well, I don't know, what are you replacing the it with? Turns it inside out. Please tell me a red pill turns it inside out. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I see. I didn't read that sentence. The Matrix isn't real, says Joe. No, that doesn't that make it an invert like a V area. The blue flame symbolizes spirituality, divine guidance, purity, and transformation. Carrie B says, okay. I'm going to give you guys a little advanced thinking. If you're going to write here, I would advise to check and to double check what you're writing and make sure that it's understandable, because when you go back, it's never the same. It's never, ever, ever the same. I've never watched The Matrix, says Vantanai. Have you guys watched The Matrix? I think I've seen bits and pieces of it. As soon as someone says, that's a good film, I won't watch it. I instantly dislike things everybody else likes. I'm a contrarian. Well, who else is a contrarian like you then? I'm a contrarian too. I used to go see films that people would like, and I go, these people they're not like me. They're not like me. Is Carnegie here?
No.
Did he go out?
Yeah, what do you think?
Did he take the other jacket or my jacket?
I don't know. Why would I know?
You got mad at him before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you get mad at him? Because you're like his father.
I'm getting mad at you right now.
Why are you mad at me?
Because you're talking to me. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. I like talking to you.
No, you like talking to me when you're on the...
Well, you don't think I'd like to talk to you other times?
No,
that was wrong. Maybe it's true. Do you think it's true? You think I don't really like you?
I'm liking you.
My son says he's liking me less and less. There's a song, Less and Less, that I love you more. What is the song? I don't know. Likewise, haven't watched Game of Thrones, Joe says, for the same reason. Because people say they like it. It's the same thing. I didn't see Breaking Bad. It was recommended to me. It's like every time somebody recommends something, I write it down, and then I don't look at it. That's why I'm like Benjamin. Okay, Lewis, have you ever had people call you into your channel? It could be fun. Call into your channel. And we speak to people on the phone. I don't want to speak to people on the phone. I want them to come here. If you guys want to come on the show, you say, Lewis, I want to come on the show. William Wallace asked the weather. Shut up while you're ahead, Lewis. Yeah. No carbs today or naughty food. I've been told, no naughty food. I've had a little bit of carbs. Then I went home and had 4 eggs. I was hungry because I went to a diner today, and it was so expensive. 13 pounds for 2 eggs, 1 sausage, two rashers of bacon, some baked beans, and a piece of bread. You could make the same thing here for 4 pounds. There's been a few carry bean. It's always Ace, says Joodles. Every day I love you less and less. Yes, that's it. Every day. Let's look for that song. That's right. Thank you very much. Let's go. Wait, let's go back a second. By 6 badges for the information. Let's go look for that. We're not going to play the song because I don't want to get every day. I love you less and less by Kaiser Chiefs. What a great song. Oh my God, what a great song that is. Kaiser Chiefs. Kaiser Chiefs. You know that song, everybody? That's what I feel like every day. Every day. Every day. Let's go. I can't even figure this thing out. Every day I love you. Was I singing that song? Was it? That's the song. Don't look up lyrics. It'll make you cry. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones again right now. It's amazing. Every day I love you less and less. Every day. Da, 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 and I'm going to look at the lyrics for that. Look at the lyrics. There we go. Let's look at the lyrics here. Can you see this here? Every day I love you less and less. It's clear to me that you've become obsessed. I've got to get this message to the press that every day I love you less and less. And I've got to get this feeling off my chest. The doctor says all I need is pills and rest every day. Unless I know, I feel it in my bones. I'm sick. I'm tired of staying in control. Oh, yes, I feel a rat upon a wheel. Oh, I got to know what's not, what is real. Oh, yes, I'm stressed. I'm sorry, I digress. I'm impressed. You dress to SOS. What a great song that is. 2005. That's called an indie song. Do you guys know that song? Anyway, let's go. Hold on a second. I'm going to get some water and then we'll come back. Think about that song. Think about that song. I'm going to get a glass of water and my eyeglasses. While I'm here, here's the lyrics to the song. I'm going to leave the lyrics up. Go over here and go to Twitter. Make sure you're on Twitter. Hey, I got my glasses. Make it a little bit easier to read. Never change, Claire. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire. No, that singing of out of tune. You didn't hear the singing. No, not from that. But did I play the music? Did you hear the music at all? The Chiefs are quaking in their boots. Yvette Brody, I am never watching a recommendation again after 1883. I love being contrary and finding my own nonsense. Yes, and probably because we're told so many lies that if we disagree, we're probably doing better off. I saw the Seanlock bit again today about seal clubbing and cried laughing. He was a genius. He was a very bright guy. The only films I like are totally factual, like Blazing Saddles, Stir Crazy, and that John Borman film, Excalibur. That's what Voddenai says. Well, Blazing Saddles was brilliantly that way. We're back on the Matrix again. Well, the Matrix is an important concept, blue pill, red pill, and it's been used for a very important thing. The idea that you can see, once you see the truth, once William Wallace saw the Kaiser Chiefs, once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it. That's the problem with the world. That is the problem. Okay, let's get back onto the full screen. Yvette knows comedy. She knows comedy. Say no shit, we don't take no shit. Say no shit, we don't take no shit. Is that your motto, Vatanai? Joodles came home covered in margarine. She came home covered in margarine. Who came home covered in margarine? Is that the Sean Locke routine? It's a funny concept. Vatanai. But the Game of Thrones could easily be historical, except for the last 2 seasons. That's what I've heard. The story has taken you way before dragons were reborn. Dragons are dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are Velikovsky. I have no idea whether to ask or not, Carrie B. I don't know what we're talking about here. I've lost my train of thought. What are we discussing? I digress, the meaning of success. I want to hear that song. Do I have any earphones lying around here? I don't think I do. Do I have my headphones lying around here? Maybe I can listen to it on my headphones. I could listen to it here. I look more professional when I'm got my headphones on. I look like I'm actually doing a show. How does that look? That looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. Oh, that's not the right thing. That's amazing. I think some of these shows, I don't know what's going on here. Let's go back down here. Let's go back to Richard Pryor and Gene Wild say, okay. The Club to Death by Rob D. was them to the Matrix. I'm gonna listen to that song. Success. Oh my God, that's so much money. We're gonna play that song, Kaiser Chiefs. Kaiser. And it's my number one search thing because I used to listen to it a lot. Every day. Less and less. Papas and less. What football match are you watching? Let me look up what football match we're watching. Brentford, Burley. No, full time. That's over. Man City beat Leeds. Oh, sad. Okay. Sunderland is playing really well, I think. Are they playing really well? Oh my God, Sunderland is in 4th place. This is a really weird year. Very weird year. Sunderland. That's my team. Sunderland. Palace is in 6th place as of this minute. But they've played one less game. So what's unless Everton, Newcastle's ahead. And then at 8 p.m. tonight is Fulham playing the Spurs, or Spurs, Fulham at Spurs. And then tomorrow, so as what a great song. Taking photos of me. No, 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 no. Why is Palace playing United tomorrow at 12? What? Why? Why is that, Joodles? Why are they think? No, I'm not gonna. I can't play the music because I'll get blocked or banned or something. I'm playing this song. Why don't we all listen to the same song? Every day I love you less and less. Oh! 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 Sean Locke used to work at PGL and wasn't considered the least funny by anyone he worked with. They were amazed when he said he was leaving to try stand-up. Yeah. I've worked with him and I've met him. Oh, comedy is something you can learn. You can learn this. You see these guys doing stand-up. It's, it's like there's certain practices you could do that eventually you'll be considered funny. You'll consider funny. He's going to get really frustrated when he has no idea that we're talking about. And he finishes listening to, I'm going to listen to his song again. I'm going to play it again. This is the mood that I'm in. Oh, this is the next song. Edwin Collins, A Girl Like You. Sorry. I got my earphones on. Sorry. I'm sorry, Lucy. That's another great song. I've never met a girl like you before. And just like in a song from days of yore. And here you're coming knocking on my door. And I've never met a girl like you before. It's a major stripper song. I heard it for the first time in a strip club. I'm not saying I've ever been to one, but I heard one at a strip club. I knew normally you don't go to strip clubs, basically. I'm reconsidering my life choices, Lucy. This is what Joodles is. I would consider, this is a bad life choice. Talk amongst yourselves. Carrie B says, F a duck, F a duck, F a duck. Kermit's going to make a cheese toasty. Oh, I'd love a cheese toasty. We call them grilled cheese. Ba, 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 ba. Never met a girl like you before. No, you're not. But we are. You're not a twat. It's a hood tune. Yeah, Never Met a Girl Before by Edwin Collins. Da da na 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 na. Unreal. I hope I'm talking metaphorically. Metaphorically. Never like you. Jedster, funny. It's a nightclub that only I'm invited. Never, 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 girl like you. Okay, I'll turn it off. Okay, let's get back to the show. I apologize. That's the worst bit. That's the worst bit of this show we've had in 170 of these things. I never met a girl like you before. You know that song, Vatnai. It's such a great song. And then something happened to him. I think he had a stroke or something. And he lost his mind. His career is over. That could happen to any one of us. Maybe it's happening to me right now. Fab tune by Edwin Collins, Yvette Brody. Edwin, fantastic. William Wallace is making beef stew and dumplings. that sounds amazing. My advice to you is don't make stew, don't cook the thing, and don't make dumplings. Don't make dumplings, basically. So let's get back on track to what we were discussing. What was the most interesting thing of this thing? And we can, I mean, I'm in a bad way. Did you see, you know what I saw today? I'm going to give Lewis's stream an Osmongold treatment. There's this crazy guy talking like he's on LSD to a bunch of other crazy people, and now he's singing. Oh my God, he can't sing. What a nut job. Osmongold wouldn't be that nasty. He would be more loving. Osmongold. I can't think he'd say, what a nut job. He wouldn't say that because he's a nut job too, and he knows he's a nut job, Osmongold. Vatnai. But I like the guy. I went to Thailand and met a lady boy, made a tune about it until someone told him there aren't any girls with only guys with, and he went mad. Is that the song, Kermit? Is that what happened to me? That's saying who went to Thailand? Did I go to Thailand? I met a lady boy and made a tune about it until somebody told me that there weren't any girls with D's, only guys with T's, and he went mad. Could be. Osmongold is very cutting, but he wouldn't say this is a nut job. He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that. Beef stew? Carbon footprint? No, I don't care about carbon footprint. Dumplings are high carbs. That's what's wrong with it. And stew is cooked. A lot of stew is bad meat that needs to be cooked. But bad meat tastes amazing if you eat it raw, which is what I do, William. Eat it raw. Eat the meat raw. But who saw Peter Kay on the TV? I saw a YouTube video of him on Good Morning, whatever it was. Who saw him lately? Has anybody seen Peter Kay lately? I like Osmongold a lot. Carrie B says, I need a tenor lady. Okay, I know tenor lady is the thing when you do in your pants. I never met a girl like you before. Oh, I see what the joke means, Kermit. I see. I never met a girl like you because girls do not have whatever. Do not have that. I like Oh Superman by Laurie Anderson. You know something? I don't think I've ever heard that song. I'm gonna have to play that song now. I know she was big in this country. She was really big in this country, and she wasn't big. 8.2 million views. I never even. I saw the Peter Kay interview. Interesting. I never heard that song. Let's see. I put this in Discord 2 days ago. I've been working. I worked all of yesterday. I once saw Peter Kay with his family in Tesco's. Can you believe it? That Peter Kay actually goes to Tesco's. Oh my God, what's happening to the world? But Six Badges says, I saw that Peter Kay interview promoting his charity tour. I would go, but I'm not in the country. That's not the point I'm making, Six Badges. Who knows what the point I'm making about Peter Kay? I don't play that game, the carbs and fat. I just don't do sugar. Well, then you're playing the don't do sugar game, William Wallace. Come on. Go all the way. Lewis, that mad 5 minutes was very funny. Though, which mad 5 minutes? Brace, William, says Joodles. I don't know what that means. If you frequented your own Discord channel, I don't want to. You know what it is? I spend enough time talking to you here. I was thinking about that today. I'm thinking, what kind of lesson? I'm telling everybody to go to the Discord. Go to Discord, Lewis Schaffer Discord. That it was set up. But, and after a while, people just get bored with me. More and more people get, and I'm not even in the Discord thing. I should be there. I should be more conscientious and talk to people, but I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested. And after the end of this show, it's 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I don't have time to be social and things like that. I'd like to basically be really one of these guys, but I'm not a guy like that who is totally involved in his community. I'm not. I eat anything with I eat anything with moderation or everything. Lots of sugars equals ill. Well, what do you think a dumpling is? It's sugar. It's not simple sugars, as they call them, or it's starches, and that's bad, and starches turn to sugar immediately in the body. Peter K. looked like a corpse, says Vantanai. Exactly. That's my point. He lost a lot of weight. As I did, but I lost it the old-fashioned way. But the reason why people who are on whatchamacallit look horrible is because they're not eating a high-protein diet. They stop eating. I don't know what. They don't eat as much, and then they're eating less protein, says Vatanai. Antenatal lady is a hammock for a lazy CNUT. Antenatal lady is a hammock. I don't understand that either. Joodles comes in and says carbs are sugar. Yes, you're so right. That's what I thought you'd get. I mean, I said it in that way, kind of. I've said it now. I'm saying it now. Carbs, sugar are simple sugars, but starch is, quote unquote, both bogus complex sugars, but they're all sugars. Nikki Skin is here. Nikki Skin. Oh, it's turning into a great show. Thanks, Nick. Nick actually contributed to the channel. So another one who's contributed to the channel. Thank you very much. He lost so much weight, he's now spelling his surname with a lowercase. With a lowercase K. Okay, he's gotten so thin. Yes, he looks, I couldn't even recognize him. That's the thing. That's what's happened to my comedy, is when you lose weight, you stop being funny. People stop, because I became too sexy. Grace the Discord with your presence. Jedster says, yes, I should. I should grace it and keep an eye on it to make sure you guys are good, but I think you guys are good. Warren Foster coming in from way up there in Warsaw, my hometown. Warsaw in Warwickshire. I think it's Warwick. Is it Warwickshire? Is near whatchamacallit? It's near he's a few months younger than me, but he's doing a lot of charity work for cancer. Take what you will from that. Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't want to admit that he's got cancer? We can't talk about cancer because Joe doesn't want us to talk about cancer. He might have cancer. Maybe that's why he loses weight. Maybe he's got cancer. Maybe he's been taking medication or something. Did he say that he's on cancer? Let's check that out. Should we check that out? Is Peter K on cancer? Does Peter K have cancer? It doesn't say. He gives an emotional update. He looks horrible. I mean, not horrible. Donate all profits to cancer. Tour represents the final leg of his Better Late Than Never series. To a dozen cancer who have been affected by cancer. What do you think? Does he have cancer? He's unrecognizable. In rare 2026. Well, who is he giving it to? Who is he giving the money to? Kidney cancer, blood cancer, bowel cancer, prostate cancer. You can't trust any of these people. I don't know if any of them, I wouldn't give any of them a single penny. Any penny. Unfortunately, everybody knows someone who's been affected by it. Have you been affected by it? You've lost a lot of weight. Look at your sullen eyes. Is he a vegetarian? Is he well, he hasn't, he might be a vegetarian. He might be well, he looks, here he is in the video here. Here he is in the video. Here he is in the video. Can you see this? Hold on a second. Can you see this? I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry. I should have just put it on the window capture thing. Can you see that? Can you see this here?
Anthony Nolan, the Brain Tumour Charity and Breast Cancer UK. So, unfortunately, everybody knows someone who's been affected on that list. And I just hope people will support it. Come to the shows. That's why I'm here. I know, look, you don't even have to like me. What camera am I on? This red one. Yeah. You don't even have to like me to come. It goes beyond that.
How does it feel?
Okay, well, what did we learn from that, everybody? What did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? Does he have cancer? He canceled some live shows about 6 years back. His book claims it was a kidney stone. I'm just saying. All these shows he's doing are 100% profit to 12 cancer charities. I mean, it sounds nice. It sounds nice. But Laurie Anderson was married. Okay, we're not talking about Laurie Anderson. He recently canceled some gigs due to a kidney procedure. He doesn't want to admit that he's got cancer. I mean, we've got to be open about cancer. I'm sorry, Joe. We've got to be open about it. He will probably get well boosted on the intelligence tests. What does that mean? What does it mean to get well boosted on the intelligence test? Oh, does that mean he's been taking the vax? Is that what you mean, William Wallace? That he's been vaccinated? Maybe that's why he's sick now. I did read a message of someone who claimed their mother-in-law worked for Christie's, and he was sneaking into the back door for treatment. But it's just hearsay. Christie's. Sharon Osbourne and her daughter look terrible. So does Ariana Grande and her weird friend. They look like skeletons, too thin. Yeah, it's not natural. Lucy Van Pelt, I don't think he looks bad. Just looks like he's lost weight. Well, look at the sunken eyes. Yes, I'm not in favor of Ozempic. I'm in favor of old-fashioned dieting. I would say, as twice cancer survivor, I don't want to surmise, I would say yes, he's gone through some treatment. Yes. Thank you, Yvette. Yes. He's got a fake tan. Could have a fake tan, too. Ozempic, if that's its name. He's been taking Ozempic, possibly. I mean, we don't know what the truth is. But people have to be honest about stuff. They got to say, I've got cancer. We've got to be honest that cancer is not a genetic deformity. It's not a mutation or something like that. It's irritation caused by toxic stuff like alcohol or cigarettes or being fat. Nah, he just looks like SHIT, Lucy, says Kermit. He was in my year at college. Nobody ages like that since car share. What happened in car share? What happened in car share? I mean, yeah, he looks horrible. He looks absolutely horrible. Joe says, you could talk about cancer, of course. I just find it bleak. It's not bleak. It's optimistic because they're lying to you if they think they're gonna solve it the way they're solving it. They're lying to you if they think that chemo medication is going to help you or radiation is going to help you. There's only one thing that's going to help you, which is avoid it. And if you do have it, you've got to lose weight. Weight loss drugs, Novid Bages, they make you sick. the bodges aid you because they wreck your immune system. Yeah, Vatanai, I'm with you 100%. You're sick, so what do? You mess up your immune system? And it isn't even your immune system that needs to be fixed, basically. What is cancer? Cancer is an irritation of the mitochondria and rapid cell growth by extra carbohydrates in the diet, glutamine and glucose. Who remembers who I have said that we should be watching the YouTube videos? Who remembers this? You watch these videos and you say, this makes perfect sense. But no, we've got to spend trillions. We've got to spend trillions on, I'm going to tell you, let's look at the thing here. Hold on a second. What's the guy's name? The guy's name is Dr. Thomas Seyfried. This is the guy you've got to talk to. Who is he talking to? I don't know who he's talking to. Let me see who he's talking to. He's like amazing. Thomas Seyfried. And he's lost a lot of weight. He's really come clean on the whole thing. Let's see. He hasn't done the work as much, but I think he's right. He's basically had a lowered glutamine. He's a bit too old. He's kind of like me. He's a bit too old to be leading in a whole thing. Eat to kill cancer. Do you see the name of this guy? Cancer can die itself from fasting. Keto diet, metabolic fit for cancer. Or any of these people, he gives a speech. And maybe this is the speech that I saw. This is before when he was fat. Then he realized he had to lose weight for his own protection. Can you see this? His name is Thomas Seyfried. I'm sorry for taking up the screen on that. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. Thomas Seyfried. I'll put the link in the thing here. Hey, we've been an hour. Hold on a second. We've been an hour. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. This is the guy. This is how we cure cancer. But keep in mind that I am a comedian. And any of this advice you have to take with a grain of salt. And I haven't really seen this guy as much as I should. Okay, so what are we talking about here? Well, congrats on your winning journey, MC Scott. You're saying, you know what? Congrats. If people have done something right to cure cancer, I say, congrats. You're not dark, Joe. It's not being dark, you not wanting to talk about it. That's not being dark. Alkaline diet supposedly kills cancer, William Wallace. That's also bull. Our body is not alkaline. Our cells don't turn alkaline. Our cells are in a very specific alkaline range. We don't just suddenly go, no, we're not, we're going to go acidic or acidoline. And what it's related to is you're eating carbs. Your cells don't become that, but your stomach fluids could become that. Wow. Everyone is scared to death about carbs. About cancer. And I am saying, based on what I know, what I'm trying to do with myself, which is hard to do, which is all those fat people got cancer. Why do fat people have cancer? Well, I've cried so many times just thinking how anyone can enjoy life knowing that they had that vile prick Who are we talking about? I lost my thing here. Who had that vile prick? Janet is here. Loads of money goes to cancer research. It's a complete waste, and they've spent trillions. It's like money that we've spent in Afghanistan or Iraq. Even less valuable. Billions of dollars. You say, I'm looking at a genetic mutation to deal with this. They'll send you money to do the research. It's all a scam. I worked for cancer research as a manager. Great charity. Worst payroll department I've ever encountered in my entire. Why is it great? Why is it great? How much cancer has cancer research cured? MC Scott. I don't believe it. I don't see it. I'm not sure, but there's what my brain came up with. What are we talking about there? Wim Hof, Iceman. That is also super dangerous. To freeze your body, it's putting your body under stress. You don't need stress. We need relaxation. Stress causes illnesses. Stress causes irritation. Irritation causes inflammation. Inflammation causes death and cancer. All those things, I don't know if I believe in this. You can argue with me. Tell me you're wrong, Lewis. Here's research that proves this. Okay, loads of money goes to cancer research. Yeah, trillions around the world. And what have they done? What have they done? What have they done? Okay, toxins can be stored in fat. Fat causes inflammation. Inflammation causes loads of illnesses. Yeah, that's why you've got to eat a nice diet. It gets caused in which fat, though? Which fat? In human fat. Yeah, fat is really bad. Right? What are you saying? I'm with you. More than likely. Okay. I don't know, but they do a lot of good research that I do know. I worked in retail, not in the scientific area. The charity shops, I shop in the charity shops. But what they're spending their money on, I'm not that sure. It's a good thing. Hey, can we like this stream, please? Everybody, Alan Williams is here. Like the stream. Like custard donuts. Then get upset when there aren't any more left. Custard donuts. Oh, wait, that's me. I had 1.5 custard donuts yesterday. Yeah, it's really bad for you. Custard donuts are really bad. It's toxic seed oils, plus carbs, plus sugar, high calorie, and then you get fat, body stored fat, except in the boobs. Vatanai, please. I like those. That's a funny joke, Vatanai. I just laughed. Yeah, it's really bad. The cancer research, what is cancer? Cancer. The point about a cancer cell is a cell gets cancer. What is getting cancer? It means it divides unnecessarily. So you ask yourself, why is a cancer dividing unnecessarily but isn't dying? It's like just being irritated, because if it were dying, it'd be dead, but it's not. It's alive. And what feeds a cancer cell? What feeds a cell that's dividing? It's sugar and this thing called glutamine. I think there's something else. I haven't done the research on this. Vatten, I think you're exhausted. I think I'm exhausted now. But we're making the point. Lewis, have you encountered people face to face with cancer? Just curious. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. What do you think? You think I'm not going to get cancer? Do you think my family hasn't gotten cancer? You think that people that I love and do love at this very moment and care for have not said to me, I've got cancer, or I had cancer, and I'm deathly afraid of getting cancer? And do you think that I haven't said exactly these same words to them, to their face? Says you have cancer. Cancer is caused by irritation, which causes inflammation, which causes the cells to divide, which is being fed by which is being fed by glucose from your diet and glutamine from your diet, whatever it is. I don't even know how it's produced or how to stop it. Throttle back on the indignation, Lou. Joe was only asking. I'm not in. No, but it's one of those questions. It's like, what kind of world am I living in? Am I living in a world where I'm the only person who's never thought about cancer and never had cancer, and it'll never affect me because I'm Lewis Schaffer. Lewis Schaffer will never get cancer because I'm better than you people. But do you think I think that way? I don't know. Was that the entire lecture? I'm saying something very I might be wrong. But I don't believe that the cancer clique, the cancer funds, the cancer scam is helping cancer. I think it's killing cancer. I think chemotherapy is evil. I think surgery might possibly work, but maybe it doesn't. I think biopsies, from what I know, they just spread the cancer cells. I think all cancer is one cancer. Whether you have kidney cancer, lung cancer, throat cancer, any kind of skin cancer, it's all one cancer. It's all one cancer. Must do a Joe and use that word 3 times tomorrow. What word 3 times tomorrow? Have you dealt with loved ones? I didn't mean you having it. Yes, I have. I don't know if I have. What do you mean dealt? Like where they were alive and I had to take care of them? I think we need to be honest with people. I think we need to say to people, you're too fat. You got cancer because you're fat. You got cancer because you smoke cigarettes and you had a very high sugary diet. And if you want to live, you've got to get rid of the sugar. Yes, the answer is yes. Yes. You go to the airport with Jedster. Indignation, good word. I like that word. Indignation. Where does it come from? Where does the word indignation come from? MC Scott was educated in Nottingham, so there's no words there. Their budget, Lewis explained. My son was 5, FF's sake. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy when children get cancer. It's a tragedy when adults get cancer because we don't know what. And we live in a cancer-causing world, too. A lot of we're not to blame always for getting cancer, except the world we live in. Girl from Mars. Except the world we're living in. But we've been told so many lies about food. Which food is good food for us? And that food, over the last 50 years, is killing us. Is absolutely killing us. I think we've lost half the viewers here. Well, what do you mean, girl from Mars? Tell me about your son. You know, it's not just food. It's not just smoking. It's the world we live in. It's the plastic world we live in. It's the sugary world we live in. It's all of the diabetes that's out there. I did read above. I don't see it. Where is it? How far above? I don't see it. Oh, you said, well, I've cried so many times just thinking how anyone can enjoy life knowing they had that vile prick. Are you talking about the jab? I don't know what your nobody has to be. I don't know. Why should people be honest? I'm trying to be as honest as I can be. Being fat, chemical toxins in our environment and food, and the unmentionable injections that interfere with our onco-suppressing cells. There's no such thing as an onco-expressing cells. There's no such thing like onco is normal. It's like cells, unless if a cell is irritated, this is what it does. It basically, my guess is that cells divide in order to save itself, as opposed to dying. A cell divides. Yeah, I don't know if yeah, I did. I did read above. I did read above. My son was 5. What happened when he was what happened to your son? Have I missed something? Have I stepped in it unnecessarily? You know, I think cancer is very scary. Children, yeah, girl from Mars. Okay, it's horrible. It's horrible. Children getting sick is horrible. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Yes, there is our body's own mechanisms to kill cancer cells. Yes, a little bit, but when possibly a little bit, I'm not sure, possibly. I'm sorry too. I hope I haven't said. I care about. Right, Lewis. Stop. No, Lewis. Is it true that you had an affair with Owen Jones at an Xmas party? I wouldn't call it an affair. I wouldn't call it an affair. You can't have an affair at one party. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can't call it one time. The point is, it isn't the onco-suppressing genes, if there are such a thing, or onco-suppressing cells, if there is such a thing. What there is people who are fat have a lot of extra carbs and sugars in their body, basically. And what people are fed today, and what I was fed as a child, we were fed so much sugar, it was unbelievable. We used to have Kool-Aid, basically. What is Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid is like powdered sugar. They used to put a whole cup of sugar in it. It was just totally the sweetest thing. Coca-Cola. I never really had that much Coke when I was a kid, but we had all sorts of sodas and juices. Sugar. So that's what I want to say. And I'm sending love. I'm sending love. People are dying. They're dying. Young people are dying. Children are dying. Okay, why are they dying? They've been dying because they've been poisoned. Our world is poisoned. Each one of these jabs, right? Each one of the jabs. John Miller, 17% of an affair. I'm not discussing it. Every one of these jabs could be cancer causing. We're walking down the street and we're eating polluted, we're breathing polluted toxic air. And are we not supposed to talk about it? I'm talking about it. Lewis, can we go back to watching you go mum, mum, mum while wearing headphones, Lucy? Thank you. I'm talking about it. I'm saying what we need to do if someone we know has been diagnosed with cancer, what we need to do. We need to have them in a clean environment, not eating sugar. Fasting, if you can. If you can. If you can. Okay? I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep on going. Carrie B. Because it's so important. We can't discuss it because half the population's gonna get cancer. Passing my love, girl from Mars. I kind of zone out, Judes. It helps. I'm keeping on going. We're almost done with the show, but thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you very much for listening to me. That the next time, we have to stop having carbs and sugars. We have to. Google carbs and cancer. And go to page 5 of the Google research. Buy the stream of coffee, yeah. Maybe coffee causes cancer too. Could cause an irritant. Yeah, does it? I don't know if it does. Thank you very much, Kermit. Donate to Patreon. Patreon. Carrie B. Okay, thank you very much. PayPal. PayPal.me. 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 Or Patreon.com. Patreon.com. Okay. Patreon.com. I'm sorry if what I've said bothers people because people who've lost people. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like saying, I'm against sending our troops to Iraq. And then someone saying, you know, my son died in Iraq, so you should not discuss it. Having a noisy cry will feel better. Sorry. I'm sorry, girl from Mars. I eat carbs and I'm fat, so I guess I know my ending, Janet. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, probably yes, says Janet. When you go through chemo and radio, you can't eat anything. Yeah. So your body is basically harmed to kill, yeah, so you can't eat anything. Maybe it's the not eating stuff that actually helps with cancer when you could just as easily stop eating. Stopped eating. Da 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 lichli bedicht. What song is that? What song is that? I'm checking to see what song that is.
Starvation studies. Cahill is the world expert.
Okay. I know this song. Very good. Okay. All right, everybody, listen. Thank you very much. My dad died of esophageal cancer at the age of 50. He smoked and he worked in a tool-making industry, so he breathed in crap and smoking as well as making it worse. Yes. That's the irritation causes inflammation. Sorry, everybody. I didn't intend to show how I feel today. You're awesome. I will bounce right back later. Thank you very much, Girl from Mars. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this affects us all in such a horrible, horrible way. That it affects us all. It's a really horrible, horrible situation, this cancer. And what makes it worse is by being lied to in the same way they lied to about the jab. That the COVID people just lied and lied and lied. And so we believed them and we got injected and we thought this is going to save us and save other people. And it was a maybe and people are dying from this. You don't inject schmutz into your body. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. Maybe I'll be banned from this channel for speaking like this. Yes, lots of cancer has origins of, yes, it does. It does. And there's so many things that can cause, like lung cancer. It's so obvious cigarettes are bad and working in a shop is bad. And then you go out and you have pints of ale and that has alcohol in it and that irritates you. You're coughing some more and that irritates you. And then you go and eat and you have big bowls of pasta and rice and chips and that causes the thing to growth. Let's be nice and kind to everyone. Yes, let's be nice and kind. Girl from Mars, we're with you. Something horrible happened. It is horrible. It is horrible. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Carbs are bad, but they are not the only cause of disease. They're the cause of the cancer growing, carbs. If you're not eating enough, your cancer cannot grow. Okay? So it's best to be as slender as possible. That's the thing. It's not that carbs cause the cancer. It's that carbs make the cells grow. Garlic. I can now chew a whole clove at a time and wash with just a ticky of water. I would say stay away from garlic. It's an irritant. Okay, everybody, listen, I got a bit excited there. I didn't know I was going to be talking about, didn't think so. Warren Foster, there was a story about asbestos being used in the beer making industry, explaining why men got esophageal cancer. Possibly that's true, but it makes sense because it doesn't make sense, but it's what is asbestos? It's an irritant. It's an irritant. An irritation causes inflammation. So let's keep our irritation down. That's what I believe. I don't know whether you believe it. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me lecture you this way. Okay, this has been an amazing show. I'm going to say a prayer. Anybody want to suggest? Should we say a prayer for Girl from Mars? We'll say a prayer for Girls from Mars. I want to thank you, Warren Foster, for being here. Janet, I want to thank you, MC Scott, Vatanai, Joe, and John, and Janet. Thank you, Trucker from Reno, Vatanai, Maltese Phil. Thank you, MC Scott, Kermit. Thank you for being there. Joodles. Claire, thank you, Claire. Carrie B, thank you. Thank you, Joodles, again. Thank you for major participation. Jedster, thank you. Lucy, 6 badges. If I haven't mentioned your name, stop me and I'll just right at the bottom, and I'll do a shout out to your name. I'll shout out to your name. Carrie B, thank you, Carrie B, for being here. Nick Skin, thank you. William Wallace, Alan, thank you, Alan, for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and for being a part of this. It's not just important to me; it's important to everyone here. Everyone here. I think that's it. Have I said everything to everybody that I want to say? So I'm going to say a prayer to Girl from Mars. Dear Lord, thank you for being the creator of our earth, of the universe. Thank you for being in control of us, of the earth and the universe. Thank you for giving us a chance to take control over the things we can take control over. Yvette. Yes, Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. Sorry, Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you for coming in. Thank you dear Lord, for giving us the chance to try to control our world that we live in. There are things in this world that we cannot control, that we don't know how to control. you've put obstacles in our way that have caused us great pain. Please help us to understand what the obstacles are. That these are just obstacles in our path, and that you, dear Lord, work in mysterious ways. And help us to appreciate that we do not understand the world. And please help us to understand that we need to understand that you work in mysterious ways, and to be open to hearing our fellow humans explain those ways to us. They may be wrong, and it may be painful to hear it, even if it's right. Even if it's right. So, dear Lord, please help us to understand what you are doing. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you tonight at 10:30. If you decide to come, we won't discuss this at tonight. Amen. That's right. Amen. Thank you, Janet. Amen. Amen. Dear Lord, help us to understand that you work in mysterious ways, and to accept your actions, and to grow. Please understand that you need to help us to understand that we need to understand how to understand. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. I'm not trying to hurt anybody here. I'm not trying to hurt anybody here. Peace and love. I'm trying to say, you've got a problem. Like today, I was walking and my feet were hurting. Why were my feet hurting? Because this week I've had a very high carb diet. Warren Foster's at the pub quiz tonight. I had a very high carb diet. Now, nobody told me, but my feet hurt for years. And if I had met somebody who said, Lewis, your feet are caused by a high carb diet, which I did. I saw a YouTube video that said it, but nobody came up to me and said this to me ever. I'm 63 years old, maybe. 63 years old, and I had gout. And, I need the Lord. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. Never would, Lewis. My foot is hurting because I dropped a bottle of brandy on it. Okay. Merry Christmas to you. Is your fascist placenta? No, it is. Is it your fascist placenta? No, it's not. It's what you call it. Plantar's fasciitis. That's something else. That's also something that's caused by a high carb diet. So I stopped having carbs, and my feet generally don't hurt anymore, but they hurt a little bit today. Not in a major way. But I could say if I keep going this way, I'm going to be hobbling around in total pain. And I don't like that to happen. Lucy Van Pelt, thank you very much. Okay, we're going to see you later. Amen, everybody. Amen. We'll see you later. I'm saying goodbye. Let me just say, I left something out to Girl from Mars. Dear Lord, please help people we love, specifically Girl from Mars, who is quite loved and appreciated on the Lewis Schaffer Uncooked stream, to find complete peace and happiness in her life and not be in such pain. Amen.